Good day everyone, operator Starsky here. So last night I had a stream with our British friends and I realized that Western public apparently doesn't know anything about Ruski Mir. Basically, Ruski Mir is translated as Russian peace or Russian world. The word Mir means two things. It's peace and world. So whenever they talk about Ruski Mir, they mean the peace that we all will have after the Russians have conquered the world. Russian world consists of those countries that were occupied by Soviet Union, countries like Ukraine, Belarus, Baltic countries, as well as a bunch of Asian countries. So this whole belief of Russian world consists of things like radical homophobia, and I can literally quote one of their biggest propagandists, Mr. Solovyov, who literally said, "We gotta burn hearts of gays in crematoriums."
Им нужно запретить донорство крови, спермы, а их сердца в случае автомобильной катастрофы зарывать в землю или сжигать как непригодные для продолжения чьей-либо жизни.
Also, this ideology is based on a belief that Russia, Ukraine and Belarus have common roots, which is Kiev Rus, the country that existed like 1000 years ago. Again, Russians are editing their Wikipedia a lot in order to remove anything related to Kiev, because in their eyes Russia is the only true Rus. And of course Russians are convinced that Ukrainians and Belarusians dream to be part of their huge Russian empire, which is again a big lie that played trick on Russians who arrived to Ukraine expecting to be greeted with flowers and apple pies. And the most important belief which this Russian Mir is based upon is that Russians are supreme nation, which is much stronger, much more intelligent than all those Europeans, those Americans. They believe that Russians are much more superior because they are closest to the nature. They have this big internal microcosmos, you know, full of kindness, love and peace. They are convinced that Russians are an agricultural nation that never attacks, that is only defending itself in Syria, in Chechnya, and of course in Ukraine, because this big and evil Ukraine attempted to surround and destroy this small and peaceful country called Russian Federation. So basically this is Russian world, and they have this saying that we need a mir and we prefer to have it all. They often use this saying on their patches. On the 9th of May they used to drive their cars with sayings like "towards Berlin." Actually, I'm amazed that Western audience doesn't know about this stuff, because this was basically a reason for Russians to attack Ukraine on the first place. You may be wondering why Russian trolls are not as active in Facebook as before. Is because Facebook has been banned in Russia by Roskompozor because they claim that this is an extremist network. So you guys using Facebook and all other social media are basically extremists who dream to destroy peaceful Russia. So they are using this to brainwash their own people. And of course those who support Russian politics in frames of social media and stuff, you probably support this bullshit it as well. And probably you should also stop using this extremist Facebook, because it's dangerous, you know. And of course, basically because their biggest victory of all times is victory over Germany, and of course they could win it without the Lend-Lease and other countries like Belarus, like Ukraine, which they claim a lot. So they basically use this term of claiming Nazi everybody. It doesn't matter whether they live in Israel, United States, Japan, of course, and other countries, Germany, France, etc. If you don't agree with Russia, you are probably Nazi, or probably you support Nazi. If you stand against killing innocent civilians in Bucha, you're the biggest Nazi in the world, because this peaceful country of Russian Federation only defended itself on the territory of Ukraine, launching missiles at peaceful cities, killing a lot of civilians, killing common people in Kramatorsk on their railway station, etc., etc. You are Nazi if you don't agree with Russian politics. So basically this Russian peace / Russian world is this main ideology of modern imperialism and chauvinism that is based on Russian superiority over all other nations. Their biggest ideologist and stand-up comedian Zadornov, that died years ago, he had this whole program called Americans Are Stupid.
No tupые.
And this comedy has been based on, you know, silly jokes about how stupid Americans are and how superior are Russians. Russians have this huge open soul, peaceful intent, and they live very close to nature, which fills them with love and tranquility. So that's basically Russian world, guys. If you have questions, I will try to answer all of them, because I cannot literally read all of your comments to my videos, because there's a lot of them, but I'm doing my best. I honestly swear I do. So thank you very much. Of course, I'm doing my best in order to bring you a new video every day. Sometimes it takes a couple of days. Don't worry about me. I'm always fine, because this is Ukraine, this is our land, and nothing bad can happen to us, even death. When I don't show up in like 3 weeks, well, maybe yeah, you can start worrying, but other than that, everything will be fine. So thanks for watching. My name is Operator Starsky, not really, and I will see you in the next one.